reached 100! Thank you all for subscribing. We're very grateful. It's been a great journey providing you with quality content, and this was just a convenient thing. We got the 100 things I love from Toxic Tears. Woo! So we decided to follow her lead and kind of do the same thing. Number 1, Game of Thrones. If you know me personally, if you can see the crap behind me, I love Game of Thrones. It is like the one show I've ever been obsessed with, and I cannot wait for the new season. If you ever want to be friends with me and you see me at my favorite bar or something, just talk to me about Game of Thrones, just anything random with Game of Thrones, and we will talk for probably about 5 hours. Number 2, the Crack Fox. Love me some Crack Fox. 3, candy. Whee! 4, cats. More specifically, my 2 cats. I love my cats. I spoil my cats. They are my sweet little babies. Hi. 5, bats. I love bats in general. Dogs. I actually do have a dog, but I cannot have dogs in my apartment, so he actually is with my ex-boyfriend, and it's not one of those weird situations where it's like, no, you can't see my dog ever again. It's one of those, yeah, you know, you can take him on the weekend or something. Like, we get along just fine, but I miss my Dexter very, very much. 7, animals in general. I love all wildlife. I think it's awesome, and I like learning about new animals, species. Planet Earth is the bomb. Soft critters, scaly critters, feathery critters. I'm not used to like petting or holding scaly or feathery critters, but I try to get used to that. And I actually like a lot of insects and bugs as long as I know what they can do. If I don't know what they can do, I tend to stay away from them and say, no, you stay over there. 8, cuddling. Aw, I like to cuddle. More specifically with my boyfriend and my cat. And maybe stuffed animal. That's about it. Number 9, boyfriend. Yeah, he's alright. I guess I like my friends and my family. They're all great.
I mean, you're okay, I guess.
Yeah. Number 12, mango flavored things. The mango. Mango is probably my favorite fruit, but I love mango flavored candy, dried mango, anything with mango in it. If a salad has mango slices in it, I'm gonna get that salad. Number 13, fruit. I like all fruit. 14, raw veggies. I don't really care for cooked veggies. They're kind of gross, but I was one of those kids growing up that I would eat a bag of lettuce like chips. That's just how it was. 15, mythology, religions, and philosophy. Despite being an atheist, I actually do like learning about different religions and philosophies. Do I care for what a lot of them do? Not really, like extremist-wise, but I do understand the need for them. I also enjoy like talking about those types of things with people, and especially when it comes to philosophy, and mythology, I like learning about new things, because I get the feeling that I'm not really gonna see the entire world or travel the world. Like, a lot of people are just like, I'm gonna see the world! And I'm like, haha, I don't have the bank account for that. I enjoy learning about all these different cultures and things, because I don't think I'm ever gonna see them. 16, blues and 70s Southern rock music. They're both from my parents. Both of those loves come from my parents. Blues, I like Howlin' Wolf, B.B. King. I know there's quite a few others I can't think off the top of my head. 70s Southern rock is more like Creedence. 17, taxidermy. I know a lot of people don't really care for taxidermy. They think it's kind of bizarre and cruel and evil. I don't mind it as long as the animal is treated with respect. I do have a piece of taxidermy in my house. It actually belonged to my great-grandfather. He had a bulldog, and he loved this bulldog so much that he had him stuffed, And not only did he have him stuffed, he put wheels in the bottom of his feet. And his name is Jigs, and he's 110 years old, believe it or not. He's an actual antique.
He looks good for his age.
He does. That's because he was in my hoarder great aunt's house, buried under crap. So he was like perfectly preserved for years. And yeah, he's really nice looking, and you know, he's a good guard dog. Whenever people come through the front door, they actually like freak out and are just like, oh my god, is that a dog? Native culture, history, and politics. A huge part of who I am, and I like learning about the politics and the history behind it, and I really love Native American stories. I try to incorporate it into my style in as much of a respectful and non-tacky way as possible.
Oh, come on.
No.
You don't want to wear dream catchers and a headdress and all that?
Yeah, I don't want to wear dream catchers and a headdress. 19, metal. Preferably new metal, Celtic metal, and progressive metal. I'm not too picky with everything else, but those are just my top 3 genres of metal. 20, classical music. Nice to fall asleep to. It's, you know, grow up with it. Get cultured, damn it. 21, weird pop music. I like weird, like, Korean pop music. I like kawaii metal. I like some Lady Gaga, I'm not gonna lie.
Melanie Martinez? Melanie Martinez?
Oh yeah, Melanie Martinez. Poppy. Like, anybody that's just kind of, not exactly underground, but pretty underground pop music that's just bizarre. Number 22, Native American music. It comforted me a lot when I was growing up as a kid. It comforts me a lot now. I like singing to it whenever I'm upset, so it's my thing. 23, joke music. Weird Al Yankovic and Psycho Stick are...
Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good! It's tough!
I like some of the novelty bands are fun, but if they make good music as well, I tend to enjoy them more. I kind of want to really see GWAR one day, just because that's one of my bucket list shows, you know, see GWAR. 24, discovering new to me music. 25, movies, movie theaters, and Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. Netflix and chili.
That sounds better. Netflix and chili parts.
26, goth subculture and music. I've always enjoyed the visual aspect of goth subculture. The makeup and the hair, the clothes, yada yada. But the music kind of came to me second because, honestly, I lived in the middle of fucking nowhere and we had dial-up, so... And everybody on Vampire Freaks was a goddamn loser.
I'm right there with you. Fist bump.
Oh. I'm like, the fuck are you doing? But I have been like discovering what exactly I like. I definitely love Ministry. Ministry's definitely there. Alien Sex Fiend's really good. Newer Sisters of Mercy isn't bad. I've been liking that a little bit more. And there's one I've actually been listening to a lot lately, which is Ghosting. 27. Claymation movies. I've always really enjoyed the art of claymation. I wish I had the money to fucking make claymation films. I wish I had the money to go to New York and take Voltaire's claymation class, but I don't have that. So, yay, I'm doing this. 28, belly dancing. Number 29, anime. Number 30, Grim Reapers. I've always liked Grim Reapers, especially little cutie ones, like my little plushie Grim Reaper. I don't really like the tacky biker Grim Reapers. I think they're lame, but I like the shrouded, like haunting looking Grim Reapers and
spoopy ones.
And spoopy ones or cartoony ones. Those are the ones I like. And right after Grim Reapers, death! I don't like death as in I like to go to hospitals and like watch people die and some shit. Like, that's just creepy. I like death positivity. Like, I've been really addicted to the Ask a Mortician channel with Caitlin Doughty, I think her name is.
Yeah.
But her channel is really awesome. You get to learn all about funeral services, some morbid stories as well about certain corpses, just a whole bunch of neat stuff, and I really, really like it. I like stories about death, and that's probably another reason why I really love Game of Thrones. Alright, and right after talking about death, people in love. I like seeing people in love. Like, even when I was single, I wasn't that bitch that was just like, people holding hands. I was just always like, oh, that's sweet. Like, I don't mind public displays of affection. As long as you're not fucking outside, I don't give a shit. Dance with your fucking girlfriend. Jesus goddamn fucking Christ. There's not enough of that in the world.
There isn't.
Number 33, graveyards. Along with, you know, death, positivity, and whatnot. I do like graveyards. I need to go grave etching. We should go grave etching sometime.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We should do a video of that.
That'd be fun. Number 34, tattoos. Number 35, alternative looking people. 36, people watching and just genuinely seeing weird people doing weird things. Mostly because they make good stories. It's not even like a judgmental thing anymore. It's more of a, it's actually an appreciation thing. It used to be kind of a judgmental, shallow asshole thing, but now it's like, you know, if I had gone blind, I would have missed out on this. I would have missed out on this man drinking beer out of his shoe. I wouldn't be able to tell this story to anybody else if I were blind. So it's nice that I can see that stuff. You know, appreciate that you can see weird ass shit like that. 37, SpaghettiOs. 38, mac and cheese. Number 39, coffee. Preferably Tim Hortons. I like coffee. 41, strong, intelligent women. I like some good, strong, intelligent women. 42, Ladybeard. He's just fucking perfection. Number 43, xenomorphs. Xenomorphs are my favorite freaking science fiction alien. Ever. Like, nothing from Star Wars compares to xenomorphs. Number 44, Quentin Tarantino films. Quentin Tarantino films are my favorite type of movies. There's surprisingly a lot of people don't like them. I don't know why. I think they're unique and different and awesome in every single way. I think there's a few movies of his I really didn't care for, but for the most part, love good Quentin Tarantino. 45, Animal Farm. Yeah, Animal Farm are stories of animals taking over the world in general. I like animals so much, I want them to fucking kill everybody. Number 46, in case you don't know, I actually like dressing in drag on occasion. I don't do it as often as I want to anymore, mostly kind of out of fear, but if I decide to go to karaoke night, I'll dress up as a dude. And
she's a good looking dude.
I am a good looking dude. I want to do a tutorial on drag makeup at some point, and you guys might actually be impressed, so I'm gonna do it one day. 47, Halloween. I mean, no other explanation for that one. Number 48, filming. I love filming this stuff. I also love filming other random things when I have time. I especially love filming concerts. If it's a concert that I'm more like don't want to sit and relax and watch. I actually kind of regretted not filming Pig, but that's alright. Number 49, working on film sets. I am working with one film crew, and they are doing a movie called Lamina. I can't really talk too much about the movie, but it's gonna be really good. I'm really excited for it. 50, dragons. I like dragons, especially intelligent dragons. I don't like it when they just make them really stupid. 51, Tom Waits. The reason I didn't put him into like any certain music genre that I mentioned is because he doesn't have his own music genre. He's just kind of whatever the fuck you want him to be. And there's no like, oh, I kind of like Tom Waits. I don't know any person like that. You either love Tom Waits or you fucking hate him. There's no middle road with Tom Waits. Number 52, DIY projects. Especially when a DIY project works out just right. Just right. Just right. 53, beading. I do bead loom, like mostly during the winter. Number 54, painting my nails especially finding the time to paint my nails, and also tiny art. I don't know why. Like watching tutorials on like painting nails and doing the little like phone charm, like the kawaii phone charm things with the acrylic crap. I don't forget what it's called. But all that stuff, it's fun to watch. Number 55, baths. I like a good bath. I like being clean. Number 56, incense and candles. 57, snow cones. I like a good snow cone during the summer, especially tiger's blood snow cones. Soft spot in my heart. I actually, there's a snow cone place that my grandpa used to take me, and we would get tiger's blood each time. So I like going back to that snow cone place and getting tiger's blood every now and then. Number 58, jewelry. I'm a dragon. I like hoarding jewelry. Number 59, if I am going to Rapture or something, putting together my outfit. And figuring out ahead of time what to wear, what makeup to do, and having the time to do that. It's just, it's amazing. 60, this is gonna be weird, but cleaning. When I have time to like actually clean my damn apartment, I actually enjoy it. Just put some good music on and clean away. 61, painting. I like painting things. Whether it be a canvas or a little model or whatever, I like painting in general. 62, the art museum and the zoo. I love St. Louis's art museum and zoo. Two of my favorite places to go in this whole damn city. Other than the Crack Fox. 63, St. Louis. Number 64, weird shaped glasses. Mostly unique looking spooky glasses. 65, swimming. 67, makeup. 68, Vincent Price. I love Vincent Price movies. Good Vincent Price movie. Dr. Phil's, or the Abominable Dr. Phil? Is that what it's called?
Isn't Dr. Phil the guy?
Dr. Fives. God damn it.
I was like, Dr. Phil's the guy that told you it's all your mother.
The Abominable Dr. Phil.
Oh god. That sounds awful. He didn't deserve that, Megan. What did you do?
But yeah, I love Vincent Price. A lot of people don't know this, he was actually a huge Native American activist, and he would also cook. He was a great chef, and he loved artwork, so he's one of my biggest heroes of all time. Number 69, 50s pinup clothes. 70, 50s kitchen. I don't know why, 50s kitchens just look charming, and I want one really bad.
You can do it.
More specifically, a bigger kitchen. And I want it to be like sky blue and black and white with like little bat things everywhere. Like,
aww,
just
that sounds cute.
like, yeah, cute little Gothabilly kitchen. 72, the Addams Family and the Munsters. More the Addams Family over the Munsters, but I like both. I think they're both fun shows that came out in a time where that stuff would be seen as weird, and I just think that it's freaking cool. 73, technology. 74, buffalo burgers. 76, emo shrimp pizza. 77, when Asian girls smile at me. I don't know why. 78, goofy laughs. I love a good goofy laugh. Like, the more obnoxious and loud, naturally loud, like if you fake it, I can tell, but the more loud and obnoxious it is, the better. A goofy laugh is great, because it's like, even if a stupid joke is told, a goofy laugh tends to make it better, because it's like, that you're more laughing at this goofy fucking laugh than you are at the stupid joke that was told. And then it just like, it's like this great circle of laughs that happen.
Of stupid laughs.
Of stupid laughs. 79, big burly men with itty bitty dogs. 80, dark humor, inside jokes, poop and fart jokes. 81, dirty songs played on the ukulele. My mom plays ukulele, and sometimes she'll play dirty songs, and it's just, it's the best thing ever, especially when it's an old lady doing it. It's fun. 82, memes.
Memes?
Like
the mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise. And along with the music, it's really nice. It's so nice to to have friends that just like share memes with you constantly.
You're welcome.
Like, yeah. Bo does it. I have a few other friends that do it. It's like, oh, you thought of me. 83, old photos. 84, science. Number 85, skeletons and bones. You ever want to give me a good gift and you're cheap, just find a dead animal in the woods and bring me its bones. My lunch bag and my drinking horn. I have an itty bitty lunch bag and a black drinking horn that I take to work, and I love them because they're itty bitty. 87, weird video games. I'm not much of a gamer anymore, but I do have a lot of weird video games that I just really, really love, and I'm scared to get rid of because I feel like I'm gonna play them right away, or want to play them right away as soon as I get rid of them. 88, smith work. If I knew how to do it and if I had the place to do it, I would make my own damn sword. Because I actually like watching people do armory work and learning how that stuff works. I love the YouTube show Men at Arms, where they make like fantasy swords and they show you how to make that stuff. It's really neat. 89, YouTube. 90, graphic design. I have a certificate in multimedia, and part of that includes learning how to work with Photoshop and Illustrator and Flash animation and stuff like that. So I actually really enjoy doing graphic design on the side. I'm not as good as some of my friends are, but I do enjoy doing it. 91, my bed. I like sleeping. 92, pet clothes and costumes. It might seem like torture, but I don't care. 93, my favorite seasons are summer and autumn. 94, Looney Tunes and Animaniacs. I grew up with Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny was my first crush because I'm weird. 5, reading. When I get the chance to read, I do enjoy reading. 96, stand-up comedy. Not so much these days. Like, I do like watching a good special every now and then, but more of like going to see like Poe stand up and seeing my friends like become stand-up comedians I think is really cool. I kind of wanted to be a stand-up comedian when I was 12, but I'm too fucking nervous for that shit, so that ain't happening. 97, Pokemon! Pokemon! Another huge part of my childhood. I freaking love Pokemon. It helped with my obsession of collecting things, random things, and it skimmed it down to one thing, which was Pokemon cards, and I loved it. I still love it to this day. I love Pokemon Go. Yeah. 98. Probably the girliest things I actually like are My Little Pony and Hello Kitty. 99. Rain and thunderstorms. 100. Unique restaurants and places. I like going to a neat place that I've never been to before, and it's really unique, and I want to feel like I'm going there again. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe so we can get to 500 subscribers at some point, and maybe we'll do 500 of our favorite things. No, I'm kidding.
No, fuck that.
We'll never do this again.